Hey guys, Little back again with yet another video. Okay, so as you can tell from the title in this video, I'm going to be discussing about whether or not we'll ever see Alex Pereira face Israel Adesanya. Okay, I know in this saga, people probably would choose Alex Pereira over Israel Adesanya in terms of who wins if they ever fight again. Um, their decision to choose Alex Pereira may be influenced, maybe influenced by their hate for Israel Adesanya. I mean, these days it's almost like trendy or edgy to hate on Israel Adesanya. I mean, the guy can be pretty hateable at times. I mean, there's the cringe, there's the uh, those those sayings that he always does. Sometimes they suck, sometimes they're good, and then there's the stuff with the dog, the the nails, the pearls, whatever. But these are his personal choices, and I don't have a problem with any of those. What I do care about is Israel Adesanya inside that octagon. Man, can he fight? So yeah, personally, I have nothing against both fighters. Alex Pereira is one hell of a monster. Been wrecking people left and right. But as most of you probably know from my previous videos, I am a big Israel Adesanya fan. I've always been and I always be. And I always believe that Israel Adesanya can beat Alex Pereira. Even before, when I used to watch like the kickboxing fights, like Easy was hurting Alex Pereira in most of those fights. And the finish of the fight always had Alex Pereira hand being raised until they met for the second time in the UFC, and Israel Adesanya left Alex Pereira frozen like Elsa. So, with that being said, will these guys ever fight again? I believe they will. I believe they will, and I believe they'll fight sooner rather than later. However, in order for them to fight, I think two things have to happen. Two things have to make the perfect setting for a trilogy fight in the UFC for Adesanya and Pereira. And what are these two things? Okay, let me tell you. Okay, before I say these two things, please, if you're enjoying this video, just subscribe. Please just subscribe. Okay, first thing, Israel Adesanya has to beat Dricus the Pussy at UFC 305. If Adesanya can knock out the Pussy in the second round, like I predicted in my other video, you can go check it out. Adesanya will be the UFC middleweight champion. However, not only that, I mean, after beating Dupusi, Adesanya has to rematch Sean Strickland, and he has to finish Sean Strickland. If Adesanya can do those two things, then on his side, the first part is done. Then comes the part of Alex Pereira. Number one, Number two, Alex Pereira has to beat Uncle Leon, whatever the fuck his name is, the the only guy in the top five that he hasn't beaten yet. I think Uncle Leon, whatever. I don't know his name, but I think he's a Dagestan guy, a wrestling guy. I forgot his name. Forgive me for that. Uncle Leon Magomedov, whatever the fuck his name is. Okay, forget about it. Pereira has to beat that guy. And if Pereira can beat that guy, he's cleaned out the entire light heavyweight division. Fuck the heavyweight division, because the truth is, if Alex Pereira goes to heavyweight, Jones will just choke him out in the first round, like what he did to Cyril Gane. So Alex Pereira has to beat that guy, and Adesanya has to beat DDP and Sean Strickland. And after that, we have the super fight. Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, champ versus champ. And I believe that will be the biggest fight in UFC history. So those things have to happen for us to finally see that big fight. Those two things have to happen. And I believe that they'll happen. In fact, I'm manifesting it in this video. I manifested this. I manifested this. um, that was a little easy thing if you've watched. Okay, fuck that. So that's it with the video, guys. If you wanna see Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya for the third time in the UFC, we have to look forward for those two things or three things happening, and we'll definitely get that super fight. So, guys, that's it for the video. Put a little here, subscribe, like, share. You can also find me on Instagram, Potolido, Facebook, same thing. Subscribe, guys. Please subscribe. Subscribe, please. Bye. See you in the next video.